To get a structure from the PDB, you can enter into the box. Well, here's the search, the rcsb.org is the URL. And then you go into this search term box. And in the search term box, you're going to enter something like hemoglobin, for example. And then you'll hit return, and they will come back with a bunch of different hemoglobins of different sorts. I'm going to choose this one. And then when it comes up, you can choose this tab right here is 3D view. And when you click on the 3D view, it takes you to the 3D view. This happens to be the barhead goose hemoglobin. It also has a sequence up here if you're interested in looking at a particular residue. If you wanted to get close-ups of particular things going on, you can twirl it to get different perspectives that might be helpful to you. Now, this one I am not as familiar with. They have all these components and measurements and things you can do. One that's a little easier for newbies is if you go down to the bottom here, there's this NGL. And when you click on the NGL, it will take you to a form where it's a little more obvious what's going on. So you can color by different things. It's not to say the other way wouldn't be useful. It may very well be. You can also, in this particular mode, go to ligand view. And so it says select a ligand, and I would like to select, say, the ligand from the A chain. And if I go and click that, then I can see my heme group. I can change it. Right now it's colored by nitrogens are blue, oxygens are red. You could color, for example, oh, I guess that's what it is. I don't know what they got going there. You can turn on and off different things down here. And you can have, instead of a white background, if you wanted to do a black background, you can do orthographic ones, which is I like that a little better. To me, it shows you a little more realistically what things are shaped like. The perspective kind of warps things, so things that are closer to you, like a fishbowl, come a little bit closer. You can take a screenshot, you can go full screen, you can center it on things, you can spin it if you would like to take a quick animation of things that are spinning. And so then you can go back to structure view if you would like to. And so the other thing you can do is you can download files. So if you want the sequence, that's right here. The PDB, this is where the actual coordinates are, and that can be helpful. So what's kind of fun is the PDB format. It tells you where it came from, what organism it is, etc. But we're going to go back. I'll show you one other place to get that information. If you go back to the structure summary, the structure summary should have what paper this came from. And from this particular paper, you can go and they'll tell you what's interesting about the structure in the paper. Skip through all the parts about the X-ray crystallography experimental method because that's complicated and not really important. For this, what you're going to want instead is just to look at what their structural information is. Okay?